I was working at a slaughterhouse that night on my first night shift when suddenly the boss came over and sternly instructed me. He strictly warned me not to visit the old West Side warehouse. Although curious, I knew best not to ask too many questions here. My job was easy. Every few hours, I would patrol around, and the rest of the time I sat in front of the computer watching the female workers get married. But on this quiet night, something strange was quietly happening around midnight. The slaughterhouse alarm went off, but I didn't see anything abnormal on the surveillance. So I began my routine patrol, and when passing by the old West warehouse, I stopped in my tracks. A strange laughter came from the warehouse, making the hairs on my arms stand on end. The laughter then gradually turned into real screams. After thinking it over, I decided to investigate after my shift. I couldn't get through the 2-meter-high weeds at the entrance, so I came to the warehouse door and looked inside the dim lights. I saw a tall, muscular man holding a blood-soaked butcher's knife. What was even more horrifying was that 3 men lay on the slaughtering board, struggling non-stop and screaming aloud, terrifying me so much I began trembling all over. The burly butcher inside was not a normal person. He had a human body, but a pig's head. This scene made my legs go weak, and I took a few steps back, accidentally bumping into a wooden stick that made noise. The pig-headed man quickly turned his head towards me. I screamed and fled in panic. I saw the butcher open the door and walk towards me. I ran to a solid well and drilled into it, then hid in the foul-smelling sewer. A few seconds later, the pigman's footsteps gradually approached me, and the butcher knife in his hand shimmered. I held my breath, hoping he wouldn't notice me. Immediately, even the air became extremely quiet. I thought everyone should have already left, so I decided to climb out and call for help. However, when I quietly surfaced, he was standing only half a meter away from me, walking quickly forward. I recoiled instantly. He bent down and kept rummaging inside. Fortunately, the pigman was too fat to come down. I attempted to retreat to the deepest part. He struck violently, with the mud making the sounds, followed by a gunshot and pigman's escape noises. Someone came to rescue me. I climbed out and saw the boss holding a hunting rifle. Then the boss told me a story. About 10 years ago, 2 workers in an old warehouse beat a disabled person. A red-headed pig rushed out of the pen and attacked the 2 workers. The 2 workers accidentally fell into a meat grinder, and their fate was unimaginably tragic. Later, the police couldn't find any bodies. Except for an extra broken horn, neither the disabled person nor the pig could be found. Later, the old warehouse was sealed off, and no one stepped in again. It is said that nearby residents still often hear screams from inside in the middle of the night. After that incident, I resigned, but I also heard about a boss